When Secretary Mayorkas said once again that the border is closed, I can tell you that is a tough pill for border agents to swallow. They talk to us off the record and they roll their eyes when they hear that. This is the U.S. border right now. Take a look at it. You had upwards of 15,000 people here as of Saturday morning. It is now just under 12,000. But these are all migrants who crossed illegally into the United States. They just walked across the river, no resistance whatsoever, and put up shop right here. And you can see a lot of them are using plants and sticks, using whatever they can find to build some sort of a shelter here. Take a look at our second camera just to show you the scope of how big this camp is. Again, between 10 and 12,000 people in the camp right now.
President Trump has moved aggressively to follow through on his campaign promises, as we know, especially to seal off the U.S. border to migrants and asylum seekers. And his administration is now crediting its sweeping crackdown for a dramatic drop in illegal immigration. Last month, the Border Patrol recorded the lowest level in illegal border crossings in at least 25 years.
Hey, yo, what's goody? Thank you for checking out another episode. I am your host, Wavy. Now, if you've been here before on the channel, you may notice something a little bit different. I did get a green screen, trying to bring, a little bit better production to the channel, switch up the background here and there. The settings may not be perfectly set right now, but give me a few episodes and I'll tweak it a little bit. Do you remember a few months ago, a short, 2 months ago, when there were people coming to the southern border trying to get into the United States that came from all over the world, and there seemed like there was nothing that could be done? There seemed like when the president said that the only thing that could be done was a bipartisan bill that had to be passed through Congress that Republicans were tying up. You remember that?
Let me be clear. The House of Representatives must pass the bipartisan national security bill. The bill provides urgent funding for Ukraine, and it passed overwhelmingly in the Senate. And there's no question, none. If the Speaker called for a vote in the House, it would pass easily today.
But the proof is in. None of that was needed. All you need was a strong president that was willing to back up his threats and a strong border czar that was going to go to the southern border and hold people accountable and also hold these politicians in these sanctuary cities and states accountable. I know you get it, but some people just don't understand how much Trump's administration has secured the southern border in a little more than 2 months. You have immigration down by 95%.
Steve, I'd like you to say a couple of words about it.
Yes, well, as you know, Mr. President, since you issued your day one executive orders, border crossings are down approximately 95%. You talk to agents on the line. In their entire careers, they've never seen crossing days as low as what they're experiencing right now. The cartels, in fact, are enormously frustrated because they've never seen a clampdown like this before in American history.
That just tells me that Biden and Kamala Harris could have been taking care of the southern border, and it wouldn't have taken long at all. All they needed to do was enforce the laws already on the books. And I'm just bringing this up to say we are a lot safer now. The media was not showing how many people were truly coming through the southern border every single day. And now that it's down, they're not going to give President Trump and his administration the congratulations that they deserve for making this country safer than it has been since January 2021. So I want to say thank you, President Trump, and to everything that you're doing. I hope you continue to fulfill the promises you made on the campaign trail. But we are no longer seeing these hordes of people coming to the southern border funded by whoever it is, USAID, China, I don't know, allegedly. But now all of these people are being forced to go to other places, whether that be back home or to seek refuge or asylum in some other country, some other sanctuary country, which brings me to my story today. All right, this is going to be Poland and what's going on at one of their border walls. And shout out to the Polish people, the Poles, whether you're back there in Poland or you're over here in America. We have a community out here of Polish people, cool people. I've worked with a lot of them. There's some hustlers. They trying to grind and get to the bag, so I respect them for that. But this is going to be them defending their border wall. All right, we have people from, I'm not sure where they're from. If they're from Asia, if they're from India, the Middle East, Africa, I'm not sure. I can't tell from this angle. But here they are making an attempt to get into Poland. And I've seen some stories about other quote unquote refugees attempting to get into Poland. Maybe I'll roll that right here.
Now we are in the borderline between Poland and Belarus. We want to go Poland, but they don't let us. We need help. We want to go Poland. Tell them. They don't let us. They said if I go to Poland, they will hit me or they will kill me. Really? I'm going to Poland, maybe Germany, maybe somewhere to have a good life.
Now let's get to this clip of what's going on at the Polish border, and maybe Democrats could take a few pointers. That this is how you keep your country safe. This is how you secure your nation. You don't just let people break in unvetted. Let's get to the clip. There's no sound. All right, so they got some machinery, some tools. I wonder how they got that. Pulling in a ladder, probably put people over the walls. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you pull up expeditiously and you neutralize the threat and resolve the problem. Get that hole in the wall cleaned up and repatched up, because you know that they probably got friends getting ready to come through. Detain all of them and get ready to send them back home. This was a wonderful job. Look at this. The camera, this is probably one of the cameras that caught them. It's shooting directly at the point of entry. And look, by the time these guys get through, they get it out, they pull all they tools through. It's 1, 2, I think it was like 6 or 7 of them total. By the time they get everyone through, look at that. Border security is on it. I see absolutely nothing wrong with this. What's wrong with wanting to know who's coming into your country? We've seen it played out now here in America when you just let the floodgates open. Look how many people and criminals are being sent back on planes back to their countries. Right now that we're here, we don't know how many more are here. Hopefully ICE can do their job and round up as many as they can. But shout out to the Polish people. It's not xenophobic. It's not racism. It's none of that. It is, you want to know who is coming into your country in the name of national security, because one life lost to these people that shouldn't have been here in the first place is a tragedy. And we've suffered from it so much here. So shout out to Poland and all of the Polish people and the Polish military and border control and all of those and their government that actually gives a damn about their citizens and keeping them safe. Because this previous administration under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, I'm not sure what was going on. I'm not even sure who was running the country, who was signing all of those auto pen signatures. You know, was it Joe Biden? Was it KJP? Was it Kamala Harris? I don't know who it was. Was it somebody in the deep state? Was it one of these bureaucrats in the federal government now complaining because they couldn't send in 5 things that they did 1 week, so they were terminated? I don't want to keep this video too long. Okay, this was like a test to see how this green screen is working out. So if you are savvy when it comes to, you know, computer technical abilities, when it comes to visuals, if you have any tips or anything when it comes to that, let me know. Also, if you enjoy the content over here, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and join in on the conversation with a comment. What are you thinking about Poland securing its border? Do you think it's xenophobic? Do you think they should be allowing these people to seek refuge? They were being exterminated in their country of origin. These people are fleeing persecution, maybe prosecution. I don't know. the majority of these people are just looking for better lives for their families. And how dare these tyrants not see the humanity in these people to allow them to come into the country and be accommodated for in every way possible, because everything that they have been through in their past has been so atrocious, so hideous, that they deserve to be compensated? Or do you think that if you are an honest person, and truly fleeing persecution and trying to go somewhere where you can live a better life, wouldn't you do it the legal way? I don't know how since 2020, when the world somehow turned upside down during the event that took place, and in the following years, it's like we don't have to follow the laws anymore. Like, we don't have to go through the legal avenues to do things. And by the way, these people are seeking persecution. Why do these all look like men? Now, I can't see their faces, but are they military-age men, similar to what we saw coming through our southern border here in the United States? Again, shout out to the border security, the military members, all the people keeping the people of Poland safe, from people that just want to break into the country and do whatever. And maybe I would have had more compassion for people that were crossing into the country illegally, because that's the only way I see it now, because I've seen who has been crossing into, and I have seen what they've done, and also what the government has given them that they're not willing to give their own citizens. And I'm sorry, but I don't have that much compassion for people. Either way, I appreciate you for checking out the video. Interested to know whatever you're thinking in the comments section. Till the next one, please be safe and stay wavy.
Repetition is the father of learning.